what's going on, family? First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for getting this call today because you could have been anywhere in this world, but you're here today to learn how to get access to this extremely valuable information, right? So my name is Samuel Cambridge. I go by Super Sam as my brand name. 22 years old, born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. A quick little background about me. I came from humble beginnings. I grew up in a household of 8 people, shared a bed with 3, and majority of my life, my focus was to get my family out of that situation, right? And the best way that I knew growing up to get them out of the situation was through sports. So I ended up playing football majority of my life, got a full rock scholarship to Benedict College in Columbia, South Carolina. I played there for a very short time, ended up getting head injury, could no longer play football, right? I still wanted to continue my journey and get my family out of where we were. I ended up going to the military, did the military for about 2.5 years. During my time there, I also got hurt again. But this injury was a lot worse, right? This time I ended up separating, cracking my right shoulder, so I can't lift my arm above my head. So coming out of the military was probably the most difficult and hardest time of my life, simply because no one was looking to hire me, right? I was a disabled vet with PTSD. I couldn't fully function in my arm, so I couldn't do manual labor. So coming out, no one was looking to hire me, right? So I was homeless for a little bit, ended up moving back to Atlanta where I slept on my mom's couch for about 6 months. And during those 6 months, I actually got shown an opportunity. And what this opportunity wants is allowed me to put myself in a better position, put my family in a better position, and it's allowed me to impact over 175 lives across the world, right? Now, I'm getting ready to share my screen to show you guys what this information is and how you can get access, right? So first, we have the 4-way cash flow quadrant. This was created by an author named Robert Kiyosaki, also wrote the book popularly known as The Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you haven't heard of this book or if you haven't read this book, it's a book I highly advise you to read because once you read it, you're going to go to work the next day and look at your boss a completely different way, right? But in this cash flow quadrant, he basically broke up the 4 ways that money is created in this world, right? The biggest percentage is 60%. This is people who work for someone, so basically employees, right? Think about employees. These are people who sacrifice some time with their family, time doing what they want to do, time working on a business that can help them get where they want to get, to work for someone else to get paid what that person feels their work, right? And then you have the self-employed. The self-employed are the 35%. Now, the self-employed are your hair doctor, your stylists, your nail techs, your barbers, photographers, things that actually, these people who work for themselves or own their own job, right? Now, I've been self-employed myself. I own my own photography company, right? Now, something I found out being in both of these categories that we make up 95% of the world, but we only get access to 5% of the money that's made in this world. Right. So for me, when I got shown this, it blew my mind. I was like, myself, my family, my mom, like your family, we work so hard and we give so much energy to this job, to what we're doing, to only get access to the same 5% as everybody else. Right. Whereas you have the right side, right? The right side is the 4% where the business owners are. Business owners are people who create systems, platforms. They create something that's generating income. So whether they're at work, whether they're on a vacation, whatever the case is, they're still able to generate an income. Right? And then you have the 1%. The 1% are investors. These are people who pretty much take the resource they have, so the money they have, invest it into something, and it actually generates them more money. So they don't have to physically be anywhere. They don't have to create anything. They don't have to do any work at all. All they do is taking what they have and invest it into something else. Now, they make up 5% of the world, but they get access to 95% of the money that's in this world. Right? To me, that was crazy because I was like, wow, I'm on the left side. I'm not making a lot of money. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. But the people on the right side, it's only 5% of the world, and they have so much income coming in, right? So my job today is to help you learn how you get from the left side to the right side, so you can have access to more money that's accessible in this world, right? And basically, how we're gonna do that is through the foreign exchange market, or forex for short. Now, a lot of people don't know what forex is. It's basically the exchange of currency. So if you've ever been outside the country, if you haven't, if you want to go, you basically have to exchange your currency for another country. Right? And another way that people don't know they already are participating in the foreign exchange market is if you have a bank account, your bank actually trades your money, right? So while you're asleep, while you're doing whatever you're doing, your bank is making millions of dollars off of you. Family, they're making billions of dollars off of you and only give you 1% at the end of the year, right? Now, the foreign exchange market is a market that you can access and trade into 5 days out of the week, 24 hours a day. Right, so from Sunday at 5 to Friday at 5, you can tap in and make as much money as you want. Now you're probably like, how much money is actually in this market? In this market, every day is $6.6 trillion rotated through this market, right? So what does that mean for us? It's 12 of us on this call. So all 12 of us can make $1 million, and it won't even scratch the surface of what is actually obtainable in the foreign exchange market, right? Now the way we're going to focus today is through HFX, or high frequency forwards, right? Now a lot of people know about the traditional way or don't know. So this is what the market looks like. I like to say like a heart monitor or a lie detector test, depending on the type of lifestyle you live, right? This market goes two ways. It goes up and goes down, right? So what does that mean for us? We have two ways that we can make money, right? As forex traders, we have a common saying as sell high and buy low, right? A lot of people like to relate it to real estate. You want to sell a property when it's high, you want to buy it when it's low, right? But for HFX or high frequency, we're not focusing on that, right? We're focusing on time expiration, right? So how this works is all you're doing is making a prediction, right? If you make a prediction that I believe in X amount of time the market will go up or the market go down, and your prediction is correct, you win money, right? So for the example right here is we're going to focus on this red line, right? So this red line, they're basically saying the market's going to drop, so they're placing a sell. So they're saying after 2 minutes, I expect the market to be below that red line. If their prediction is correct, they win their trade. You win the original investment you put in being the $10, and they tell you your profit. So they tell you how much money you're actually going to win as long as you make the correct prediction. Now you're probably like, now how do I know which way the market is going to go? We actually have a very simple 3-step process that's going to help you know which way the direction is going to go and how you can utilize it to capitalize on money, right? The first way, step one, is the academies. The academies are recorded videos that you're able to watch on your own schedule, right? These videos are pre-recorded and they adapt to any learning curve, any schedule, so any given time you can come in and watch these videos. They teach you the basics, they teach you the history, the fundamentals, the terminology, all the information that you need to understand what Forex is and how it works, right? Now, if you're not a person that somebody can just give you a book or give you a video and like, hey, learn this, and you don't understand it fully, step two is going to be great for you. Step two is where you're going to get a lot of access. This is where you're going to access to 6- and 7-figure earners. These are our educators. They're teaching us all the knowledge that they had learned and accumulated over years on how they were able to create that type of money, right? So they're actually plugging us in like, oh, this is how I understand the market. This is what it looks like, right? But something that I found out about this, every educator has a set schedule and time they're trading, right? So if you work in the day, if you work at night, you work in the evening, it doesn't matter because there's always an educator going live and educating you on how you can start making money in the foreign exchange market. Right? Now, if you work a lot, like 12 plus hours a day, that's still fine because each video is recorded. So whether the educators are teaching during the day or they're teaching at night, every video is going to be recorded. So you can always come back later and watch the recording. So for me, it was like being in college and my best friend recording the professor for me. Even though I wasn't there, I still got the lesson. Right? Now, something that's also great about HFX, every educator has a session where they're actually teaching you. So instead of just learning information and not making money, you get the ability to learn and make money beside a 6- to 10-figure earner. So while they're telling you what to do, you're able to still make money beside them, right? Now, step number 3 is where people get the most value because it's really fun, right? This is where you're going to get the ability to trade on your own. You use all the knowledge you learned from step 1 in the academy, all the knowledge you learned from step 2 in the go live. Now you're implementing it and putting it in our Hello Center. Our Hello Center is where you get access to different scanners and tools that we have available for you so you can start making money on your own, right? So like we have the Liberty app. The Liberty app is basically one of the scanners going to help you know whether the market is going to go up or the market is going to go down so that you're able to go in and place a trade for a buy or a sell. And all you're doing is saying it's going to take this amount of time for the market to go up or the market to go down, right? You're going to gain all this information from the different scanners that we have available for you. This is just an example of one of them. Right? Now, we also have something called Learn and Earn on the Go. Now, if you're a person, you're always busy, you never have a lot of time to sit down, be on the computer, you don't have time to just sit and watch stuff, you still have the ability to learn this information on your phone. You can tap into different apps that we have, different scanners that we have on our phone and still learn this information so that you can utilize it and start making money. Right? Now, a lot of people's biggest question is, how can I get started? Right? Now, this is the educational platform. It's teaching us how to make money and then also helping us make money as we go through it. Right? So we have a starting package of $235. Now, a lot of people look at this and like, that's a lot. I'm gonna be real. When I got started, it was because I didn't have a lot of money. But what I came to realize is we spend $235 without really realizing it. We spend $235 on shoes, on clothes, on things that's not really generating any money. But this is where you get the ability to access something that's going to help you make money and you can continue to make money from it, right? Now, a lot of people are going to pay attention to this monthly side. Oh, I got to pay another bill. Oh, I got to keep paying for this. Think about it like school. You got to keep paying for school to get your degree. But this, you're paying to continue to get access to the information, paying to get access to the different educators so that you can make money and have the ability to make $174 pretty much every week, every day, every month, whatever the case is on how you start making money. Right? Now, if you're a person that's like, I really don't have it to start paying that monthly, our company actually gave us something, a scholarship program where you get 2 and free, right? 2 and free is basically where you come in, you start making money alongside us, and you see value in this. You tell 2 of your friends, 2 strangers, 2 of your loved ones, whatever the case is, on how you started making money from your phone, from your laptop, from your tablet, and they want to join and start doing as well. Now you no longer have to pay for it, right? Now the young lady I'm about to bring up next is actually going to tell you how you can get access to more money, right? She's been a great help to me. She's super passionate. She loves helping people. She's been crazy. She's been going crazy on trading, on helping people. And a lot of people don't know this, but she looks out for more people than she needs to, right? She's very passionate. She's actually one of my mentors. So I'm about to bring in my good sis, my mentor, Rhonda. And there she goes.
All right. Thank you so much, Sam. Can you guys drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me and see me? 1's in the chat if you can hear me and see me. I want to make sure we're good, making sure we switched over. No connection problems, no issues, right? 1's in the chat. Let's see. Maybe I can just drop 1. Perfect. So thank you so much. So I want you all to just thank Sam for giving you this opportunity and giving us so much knowledge and information about this market that people really didn't know about, right? So if you enjoyed what you just heard and you're anything like me, right? When I heard about this opportunity, the 2 and free, it was for me, right? I was like, yo, you're talking to me. Because see, my story is a little different. When I found this opportunity, it wasn't the money for me, it was the time freedom. I was a gym owner who was in my gym 24/7, sun up to sun down, and I had no time to do the things that I wanted to do. So when I came into this, I was like, okay, this works. I see that's amazing. And then they told me there was a 2 and free option. So I was like, okay, perfect. Let me know more about this 2 and free, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you all. Let's see if we can share the screen. Let's see. All right, cool. I'm gonna share the screen with you and we're gonna talk about the 2 and free, right? So we all know someone who needs this opportunity, someone who's struggling, a single mom who's working 2 or 3 jobs, doesn't have time to be with her kids, a college student that may be struggling with having money for his or her food, right? Tuition. We all know somebody who needs this opportunity. Now, a lot of people call it recruiting, right? I don't like to use the word recruit. See, I like to use the word referral because we refer people to things all the time, right? Think about the last time you went to an amazing restaurant and you were like, man, this food was so great. I want to share it with my Instagram, my Facebook, right? You take a picture of the food. You go as far as even putting it in the tag, the location, and then you send 10, 20 people over to this restaurant. The restaurant is making money. They don't send you a thank you card. They don't send you a gift card. They don't do anything. You just send 10, 20 people to their business. See, this company understands that it's 2020, right? Meaning that marketing has changed, right? People are not listening to commercials, right? We watch Hulu and Netflix. There's no commercials. People aren't listening to the radio where we have Apple Music and Spotify, right? People aren't looking at billboards. So it's actually word of mouth marketing that's working. So with this opportunity, 2 and free, it's exactly what it sounds like. You invite 2 people, you get your membership for free, and you get to keep going, and it's like a free tuition. Now we have other options, right? We have something that's called the IBO, Independent Business Owner. Now with this, you can share this opportunity, right? You can share this opportunity with 3 people, right? Your first 2 is free. Now your third person, the company's going to start paying you. They're going to pay you $150 every single month, $37.50 every single Friday. Now you're thinking, Rhonda, what in the world is $37 going to do for me, right? It's groceries, it's gas, it's money for the kids, right? It's date night with bae. It's whatever you want it to be. But what I tell people is take the $37.50, put it into your trade account, use the products that you just heard about from Sam, right? And then you turn that money over and over and over again off of something that you got for helping more people. Now, right, you don't have to be a master trader. You don't have to be making millions of dollars to share this opportunity. You just have to help someone else, right? The same way you got help by being on this call is the same way you should help someone else and share this information, share this opportunity with them, right? So the next level was a Platinum 600. Now, Platinum 600, you are doing the exact same thing you did to achieve Platinum 150. Right? You're helping more people and you're teaching more people how to do the same exact thing. Now, this may or may not be for you, right? It may be for someone that you know, but understand once you start making money by using the products and the services, right? You're going to tell somebody. As soon as you make $100, you're going to call your best friend up and say, oh my God, I just made $100 for my phone, right? You're going to tell her, him or her. You're going to tell your mom, your cousin, your sister, your brother, right? And they're going to want to know what you're doing to achieve the same thing, right? They want to know the same thing. People always say, put me on, right? Tell me how you did it. So you're accidentally going to tell somebody whether you think you're not or you are, right? It's going to happen. Now, the next level is going to be Platinum 1000. Now, Platinum 1000, this is where you're taking the business to the next level. You're really doing it, right? You're helping 30 people do the same exact thing you're doing, right? You're duplicating yourself and you're showing people how to do the same thing. And now you're getting compensated $1,000. Now, I don't know what jobs you have on this call. I'm not going to get in your personal business, but I want you to drop a 7 in the chat if you would like to receive another $1,000 a month, right? An additional $1,000, right? Maybe we got a rich call and people don't like money. I don't know. Let me see. We got some 7s, right? We got 1, 2, 3. Everybody else is rich. Okay, 4, 5. All right. Oh, okay. I thought y'all were rich. I was going to hit y'all up and find out what y'all were doing, right? Nobody's turning down an additional $1,000 a month. Whether you're a doctor, lawyer, astronaut, brain surgeon, you're not turning down $1,000. And all you have to do is share the opportunity. You're not doing anything special. You're not magic. You're not a network marketer to where you just know everything. You're sharing what you're doing. You're sharing your results with other people. And now the company is compensating you for that, right? So with that being said, we have other levels in the company. And again, this may or may not be for you, right? We have levels all the way up from Platinum 150 to Platinum 5,000, which is a $5,000 extra a month, right? Chairman 10, $10,000 a month. Chairman 250, $250,000 a month. Like, close your eyes and really imagine what that looks like. What does that feel like, right? If you receive $250,000 extra a month, don't forget you're still trading. You're still using the products. You're still getting daily money from trading. And now you're getting residual income every single Friday from helping more people. Now, there's 2 sides to this opportunity. One may or may not be for you. They may both be for you. But either way, I want you to just close your eyes, right? Imagine $10, $20, $30. It's not about the money. It's about how you're making the money. Like I said, when I started, for me, it was the time freedom. See, whether I made $100 or $500, it was the fact that I was able to go hang out with my mom. It was the fact that I was able to travel with my friends and spend holidays and do the things that I wanted to do and not have to worry about the money. So whether it was $100, I knew that I was able to just enjoy my life and still make $100. So this opportunity is one that can change your life if you allow it to. Whether you want to do the building side of this and share and refer, or you want to do the Forex side and use the products and make $1 million privately and never tell anybody, it's your choice at the end of the day. Well, I'll leave you with this. If you're walking down the street and you see 2 Louis Vuitton duffel bags in front of you, one has $500,000 and the other has $500,000. Which bag are you going to pick up, right? Which bag are you going to pick up? If you're going to pick up both, I hope that's what you're choosing, right? Because you're not going to leave one of the bags on the ground. Oh, you know what? I only want one Louis bag of $500,000. You're going to do both. And that's the same opportunity you have today. So with that being said, family, I want to thank you for your time. I want you to get back to whoever invited you to this call. Ask all the questions. Ask them everything, right? Wear them out with questions so that you feel comfortable taking advantage of this opportunity. And I'll see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Have an amazing night.